So this is the tree outside, and I wanted to show you how easy it was to decorate. So this is my new thing this year. So thank you very much for stopping by. It's lovely to have your company. Please don't forget to press that bell notification and press that subscribe button. It'd be lovely to have you on board. I'm going to show you exactly how I did this. So this was pretty much chopped together at last minute, and I knew I wanted to do something with this tree, but firstly I got up and I chopped down the old, you know where they flower, I think it's called a trappicarpus or carcass, I don't know. Gary always says I always say it wrong, but this is in the front of our garden, and it had... it still had bats in from the winter, from Halloween, so I had to take those out, and then I chopped down the old, and I chopped down anything that was not looking so great around the top because I wanted to decorate that. And then I took all the old garlands from around the house. Now, we were going to chuck these, but I'm one of these that I don't like chucking anything. I'm not a hoarder, but I don't like chucking something if I think I can still use it. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and wrap it around the bottom of the tree. Gary said, oh, it's not going to work. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to see. It took me about 20 minutes to do it, but I thought it looked absolutely awesome. So when I finished, I then put the lights all around it as well. So it has that real sort of greenery feel that matches the windows, instead of just having the blank, bare sort of palm tree look to it. I was going in and out of the garage, bringing out all the ones that Gary was about to chuck away in the bin. And actually, I really like the finishing touch to this. The lights, I got over 1,000 warm winter lights, and I went round with those. And I could have done without the reindeer being there, but we'd already padlocked that, and we chain it because somebody, when they were drunk one Friday night, thought it was funny to try and nick our reindeer one year, which obviously it might be hilarious once you've had a few pints, but it's not to the person that's bought it. And then Frankie Jack came out and he was helping me out with it, but it ended up looking really good, and I just had enough, just what was left. Now, this greenery didn't look good on the windows anymore because it was quite sparse, but because you were pulling it all together, it actually looked really good. And we've had a lot of comments about this tree, so I've never ever done this tree up before for Christmas. Then I went round with all the twinkling fairy lights. And then I went into actually the branches at the top as well. So it actually illuminates the top of the tree. Because what I wanted to do was kind of an elf scene. Now, Frankie Jack knew we were going to be putting some elves in. But after I put the elves in, then came the decorative elves, as I call them, that work for Santa. And they plonk themselves in there. So as far as we're aware, they're real elves. And they are just there for decorative purposes. I'm hoping I'll make sense what I'm saying here. So up I go right into the sort of the top part of it. Now, we were lucky because it was a really good day. It was cold though, so my hands were really, really numb from doing this. Then I went round with 1,000 lights that I bought from Home Bargains for around about $24.99. Again, keeping with the same theme, so I've gone with warm white. It has a flash system on it, but I never like flashing lights, so I always keep them on the still function. And I put them right into the leaves, as I was saying, so I actually wired them in, so the whole of the top part of the tree illuminates as well. And then I decided to put in the elf legs. Now, a pair of these were from a couple of years ago from a garden centre, but the rest of them were from Home Bargains, and I bought 5 different sets. So this is finished during the day, but I'm going to show you when it's lit up at night, but you get to see it in a bit more detail during the day. So this is our Rudolph. Oh, I've forgotten his red bow around his neck, so I'll put that on before I switch the lights on tonight. But that hides the chain, and it's blown off in the wind. You've got the 2 little Christmas trees either side, which are on battery powered, but I am going to get proper lights for those instead of battery. I've got the toadstools, which I had out in the summer for his Easter party, that I found around the back, that I thought looked really cute. So this is obviously the garland that you've just seen me putting together, and there's actual elves that have moved in after we did it up, so it's a nice surprise to us all, and especially Frankie Jack. Got a Merry Christmas sign, but I'm actually wanting to change that because I've got a North Pole sign. So as you can see, I've put the lights going into onto the actual leaves, can you see? And I've wired those in. Some of them have slipped down with the wind, so I'm about to push those back up. These are the legs that we've put on. Oh, he's actually should be, or he's tangled to there. So I've wired them in and these have come from B&M, and I think they're around about £7.99 each. And then we've got the decorative elves, thanks to the wonderful place of Costco. But decorative elves, these are real elves, and they've moved in as well, so Frankie Jack knows these are real and they're there for decorative purposes. But I've cable tied those to the actual tree. And then this is obviously that old garland, and then I've put candy canes in as well, which just give it that little bit more of a touch for children. But I'm going to show you this actually done up at night. So it's lit up, but you'll see it at night, and you'll see how it all, because of the lights that I put into the actual leaves, that it actually all lights up tonight, because the legs go right up there. Can you see? So I put lots of pears, so it's a really fun thing. And then Gary's made a ladder to go here, but we haven't varnished it yet, but we've been using that inside because the elf on the shelf has been moving it around the house, which has been very interesting and very fun. So that is my tree. That's my new thing this year. Like I say, I haven't done as much as what I wanted to, due to, you know, illness and things like that within the family, but I hope to be able to do more for you next year, but I'll still be able to vlog every day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and here it is at night time. So I'm hoping you can see that this is it lit up at night. So you've got the Christmas trees, you've got the reindeer, you've got the wonderful toadstools, and then you can see the houses lit up, the doors, and then you can see into the tree itself. Sorry, there's cars going past. You can see into the tree itself, so how I've gone onto the branches, and you can see the difference of it being lit up at night. And that is my finished elf tree. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Hope it might have given you some inspiration. If you've got any more tips that I should add to it, then let me know. Please don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you later. Cool.